Two reasons you should be watching this video. You're a creative entrepreneur who wants to use LinkedIn more, but you're unsure of what to post, or you want to connect with people, but you have limited time. So before the pandemic, I was networking a lot in person, and that was great. I was meeting a ton of people from all different industries across the triangle, and I really wanted to continue that once the pandemic hit. However, in-person networking events just were not a thing for obvious reasons. So for me, it just felt natural to at least explore LinkedIn as a platform for continuing to make targeted connections that hopefully turn into deeper, more meaningful relationships for me and my business. So when I first started using LinkedIn, I also struggled with knowing what do I post, what's relevant to people, how can I help people on this platform, and also how can I just start conversations about the work that I'm doing and work that interests me that I see other people that are doing. So after about a year of using this platform, I think LinkedIn has been so beneficial. I've definitely seen the benefits of just sharing how I serve people through my creative business, and also sharing episodes and insights from my video podcast, Honey and Hustle. It just felt like a natural extension of what I was doing, not to just talk about what I do, but why it's important to the people that I work with and how it's impacted their business and their nonprofits. And nonprofits are a lot of what I specialize in. I love that it's a more targeted platform for networking and not just kind of a shot in the dark of people who may or may not be interested in creating and developing professional relationships with you. Even while LinkedIn is a more targeted search platform for professionals, creative entrepreneurs especially, you may not always connect with people who are going to be potential clients or partners or resources, or it's people that you develop a meaningful relationship with. However, just because they may not be the best fit for you doesn't mean someone in their network isn't. And sometimes they may realize like, hey, I'm not the best person for you to talk to about XYZ, but I know someone who is. And I think just putting yourself out there first to help people, to be a resource, to serve, to be a connection point also is also just super important. I think LinkedIn is definitely a platform where you really have to have the mind of how can I help people in their professional and creative entrepreneur journey, rather than how can I put myself out there to find people. So that was one mindset shift that helped me to understand what was beneficial to post, what was beneficial to maybe put in a initial message when I send a connection request, and also just how to further grow the engagement that I was getting on stuff that I was posting. In terms of searching for work and potential clients, so LinkedIn does have contract jobs that they post occasionally, which I think are awesome. And they also reportedly, I hope, fingers crossed, are putting together a platform that is kind of like their jobs portion that will be more like Fiverr for creators who are looking to get connected to freelance opportunities and contract opportunities. So I think that'll be a really awesome development for creative entrepreneurs who are maybe looking to organically have a different platform for more targeted lead generation for what they do. That'll just be awesome. LinkedIn, if you're watching this, I'm so excited for you guys to keep working on that. Keep working on things that are really going to help creative entrepreneurs like myself and other people watching this video get more out of the platform, because I think that you put yourself in the game to be a social media platform that is not just for people wanting to share their professional experience and expertise, but also people who want to make more meaningful and personal relationships. Because to me, if they're anything like Instagram stories, I'm going to post stuff about my day, not just stuff about my work, but just stuff that I genuinely enjoy. With that being said, from using the platform more increasingly over the past year, there are a couple little quirks, I wouldn't even call them problems, but just things that I noticed that like LinkedIn lacks in terms of really being an effective social media tool for creative entrepreneurs that I would love to see them implement going forward. The first of those is a native scheduler. I think for a lot of people, like I said, if you're watching this video and you don't have a lot of time to make those connections and really spend on social media in general, having a native scheduler just saves you so much time. Right now, the only option to schedule a post on LinkedIn is to use a third-party service like Hootsuite or HubSpot, and that is just a huge missed opportunity. I just can't believe, LinkedIn hasn't implemented that. I can't believe they implemented stories before they implemented that. So I really would love to see that going forward. I think that would help a lot of people use the platform more effectively, especially to share their story, to share deeper stories, and to connect with people on a greater level. The second of these is they have a very basic analytics tool, and it's only per post. So on each post that you share on LinkedIn, you can see people's industry, their title, their job title, and their location. That's great. It's not nothing, but it's not something. It's definitely not, the type of insights that you would see on Instagram insights or Twitter analytics. I think that's a huge missed opportunity as well for people who are using LinkedIn as a platform to grow and to share organically their message and their expertise and connect with people. That's both people hiring, creative entrepreneurs that are hiring, creative entrepreneurs that are looking for work, and creative entrepreneurs that are looking to just gain connections and meaningful relationships as they go along their entrepreneurial journey. The analytics tool that LinkedIn gives right now could use a lot of work. I think bare minimum, I would love to see them in an aggregate tab rather than having to go down through each post and kind of see how many people saw it, what their industries were, where they were located, etc., etc. I think that would be great. So just a heads up, if you're watching this and you haven't really gotten into LinkedIn, this is a gripe that I have that you will probably have if you're trying to measure your engagement, your ROI in terms of putting yourself out there and seeing what you're getting back. I think that is just a huge missed opportunity, but don't let that deter you from starting to share on LinkedIn, starting to use LinkedIn strategically to grow your business and create connections and use it as a platform for organic lead generation. So if you're one of those two people, I hope this video helps you. If you want to see more videos about visual storytelling and owning and running a creative business, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.